Hello everyone, I'm Carlos Andres Patiño and this is the final evaluation of the course English exams. So in this opportunity I'm going to answer some questions about the Business English Certificate by Cambridge. So question number one is, what is the purpose of the exam? So even though this exam offers a score that represents the individual proficiency in English, the real purpose of the BEC qualification is helping professionals develop the English language skills to communicate confidently in an international workplace. The other purpose could be getting business qualifications to prove employers that you have the business English language skills to succeed. Question number two is, what kind of people can take this exam? So the Business English Certificate Preliminary Vantage or Higher tests are particularly designed for people who are studying on a business course. However, grown-ups do not need to know specialized vocabulary or concepts to take one of the three levels of the BEC. So practically any adult could take this exam. Of course, it is better if you have business formation, business education, because you're going to get a better or higher score. Question number three is, what is the main goal of the exam? So this is kind of similar to the first question, and I have divided the goals according to the three levels of the exam, the three versions. So for the B1 version, that is the preliminary version, the goal is helping you to get the practical skills, language skills. You need to start doing business in English. For the B2 version or Vantage version of the exam, the goal is showing employers that you're ready to do business in an international level. For the C1 level or higher version of the BEC exam, the goal is helping you to get the practical language skills you need to work effectively at a senior level in international business. Now, question number four is, what are the most significant characteristics of the exam? Well, I think the exam is, the main characteristic of the exam and directly related to the business field. This is the only exam that is valid in Colombia, for example, that provides a Cambridge Business English certificate regarding the Master in Business in English and Global Business. So that is why it is a big deal, a huge deal to get this certificate. Because right now, for example, in Colombia, we don't know any other certificate that could be similar to this one. And another important matter or aspect is that the exam is currently recognized and used worldwide. Question number five is, what skills are evaluated through the exam? So this exam assesses the four English language skills and the use of language or the use of English. So the tests have four sections, one per each skill, one per reading, writing, listening, and speaking. However, the results have five different scores. A separate score for each of the four skills or the four English skills, and one additional score for the use of English or the use of language. These five scores are averaged to give an overall result for the exam. And something that is very important is that the results also provide a common European framework of reference for languages level. So you can get your final score and you also get a level according to the CEFR. Well, question number six is, give a clear and wide explanation about the type of questions the exam has. So to answer this question, I'm going to split the exam into the three versions it has. So the first version, or the basic or easiest version, is the preliminary version. As you can see here, it has four sections: the reading, writing, listening, and speaking section. The reading section has 7 reading parts for a total of 45 multiple choice questions. The writing section has 2 writing parts. Each writing part has one writing task. The listening section has 4 parts for a total of 30 questions. And finally, the speaking section has 3 parts. The first part that is a conversation with the examiner, the second part that is a short talk in the way of a presentation on a business theme, and the third part that is a discussion with another candidate on a business related topic. Now, regarding the results of this version, there are specific scores or grades either overall or for a particular skill. So the exam is targeted at level B1 of the CEFR. Although the examination also provides assessment at a level above B1 and at a level below B1. So you can get a score for a level B2 and for the level A2. As you can see here, the levels are B2 for a score between 160 and 170. B1 for levels between for scores between 153 and 159. The next B1 for scores between 140 and 152, and the other or the last level for scores between 120 and 139. It is important to mention that this last one level does not get a business English certificate preliminary. You get the score, you get the Common European Framework reference level, but you don't get the certificate in this case. Now, for the next version of the BEC exam, that is the Vantage version, it also has four sections. The reading part has, the reading section has 5 parts for a total of 45 questions. The writing section has 2 writing parts. Each part has 1 oral task. The listening section has 3 parts for a total of 30 questions, and the speaking section has 3 parts. The first part again is a conversation with the examiner. The second part is a short talk in the way of a presentation on a business theme, and the last part is a discussion with another candidate on a business related topic. So as we can see, it's very similar to the previous version of the BEC exam. Now, regarding the scores or the results for this version, there are again specific scores or grades either overall or for a particular skill. So this exam is targeted at level B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference, and the examination also provides reliable assessment at the level above B2 and below B2. So you can get scores for levels C1 and levels B1. For the level C1, the score has to be between 180 and 190. For the level B2, the score has to be between 173 and 179, or the second version or grade C for B2 level, 160 and 172. Finally, for the level B1, the score has to be between 140 and 159. This is the overall score, of course, and in this case for the level B1 you get the score, you get the level, but you does not receive the Business English Certificate Vantage. Okay, finally, the last version or the higher version of the BEC, the Business English Certificate. It also has, as you can see, 4 sections. It's very similar to the previous ones. Of course, it is tougher. The reading section has 6 reading parts for a total of 52 multiple choice questions. The writing section has 2 writing parts, 1 task per each part. The listening section has 3 parts for a total of 30 questions, and the speaking section has 3 parts. The first part again is a conversation with an interlocutor. The second part is a short talk in the way of a presentation on a business theme, and the third part is a discussion with another candidate on a business related topic, of course. Now the results are also very similar. Of course, you have to get better scores or higher scores in this opportunity. So there are specific scores or grades either overall or for a particular skill. The exam is targeted at C1 level of the CEFR although the examination also provides reliable assessment at the level above and the level below C1. So you can get, for example, the C2 level if you get a score between 200 and 210. The C1 level, grade B, if you get a score between 193 and 199. The C1 level, grade C, for a score between 180 and 192. And finally, the B2 level for scores between 160 and 179. In this case, in this opportunity, this level does not receive the business English certificate higher, but of course you get the score, and it's actually, I think, a very good score. For example, for people like us, um, that English is a foreign language for us, getting a B2 level as a score in this business English certificate exam is actually a very big deal. So the thing is that in this case we shouldn't take that version. We could take, for example, the intermediate, the advanced version, the V2 version, or the V1 version, so in order that you get the certificate. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.